Hey everyone, I'm Wren, and I'm trying out something a bit new. A friend of mine suggested I try doing a vlog, so I've had it in mind for a while to do something called Wren's Randoms, where I just randomly talk, and well, this is it, the first one. So, I'm going to see what happens if I do a series of these, and I hope that people like them. Please feel free to interact with the stuff that I say. And please make sure to fact check and do your own thinking on stuff because I'm human. Sometimes I get things wrong. I'm not particularly fact checking these. These are more like op ed pieces. They're about my opinions and ideas and feelings. Um, and they're not always based on what's really out there. Feelings, especially, are almost never really based on what's going on around us physically. I don't know how many people have really stopped to think about it, but feelings tend to be based as much or more on how we've learned to understand what's going on around us when we were younger. I guess feelings are kind of like programming code. We learn as kids that one input should result in a specific output, or we learn that we should do a specific thing or feel a specific thing in order to get a specific response. And so our feelings are programmed into us from when we're very young. Um, so what I've learned over time, I've got this idea of there being rational logic, which is logic that's based on stuff going on in the real world and um, thinking things through and learning numbers and seeing that x equals y and y equals z, so x equals z, and all the facts and figures. But there's also emotional logic. And emotional logic is based not on what's going on outside of us, but on what has happened and is happening inside of us. And so emotional logic is stuff like if someone had a bad experience with a dog as a kid, and now when they see a dog near another kid, they get frightened and angry because they're scared for that other child that they're seeing. Um, it's not rational. Every dog is different. You stop to think about it and you're okay, every dog's different, and that dog is clearly well trained and gentle and kind. But emotional logic doesn't work based on that. Emotional logic is our body and mind and heart using what's happened to us in the past to predict what's going to happen and push us in the direction we need to be able to handle what's going to happen next. And because it's based on past experiences, the only way that emotional logic starts to become rational is if we make a habit of living in the moment and collecting as much data as possible and deciding based on what's happening in front of us. And that takes a lot of practice. I mean, that takes a lot of practice, guys. I don't I don't think there's many people out there who have really managed to fully overcome emotions and the tendency for emotions to be based on past experiences and not present ones. Um, I'm sure a practice therapist could probably tell me more. I just am basing this off of my experience personally with very, very minimal education in psychology, like one or two college courses. I feel like we our emotions are almost never based on right now so much as a combination of right now and what happened last time. So, yeah, this is Ren's Randoms, and that sort of exposition is what these are gonna be, where I just talk about stuff. So, let me know what you think, and I hope you guys have a good day.